Kia ora tātou. All right, this activity is for group number 1. Okay, and it's called Which Holds More? And this activity is all about something called capacity. Now, capacity is a measurement term, and it means how much can a object hold. So capacity is how much can fit inside. Okay, and we can measure that in many ways. We can say this object has a greater capacity or a bigger capacity than this object. If I put these two together, okay, you can see here, this one's quite big, but this one's even bigger. So which one will have the greatest capacity? It would be this one, okay? Now what you're going to do is you're going to get some containers. Now I've got some here, okay? I've just gone and raided my Tupperware container cupboard, but you could use cups or egg cups or Tupperware or anything that will hold some water, okay? And we're going to measure the capacity. Now, out of these 3 containers here, which one do you think might hold the most capacity or have the biggest capacity? Which one holds the most water? Let's find out. Now I've actually filled these 3 to the brim with water. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my measuring jug to see which one holds more. Okay, so carefully I'm going to pour this into here and I'll find out that this one holds just over 100 mils. Can you see here? I'm using this measurement scale here. So it's just over 100 mils. So I'll say 100 mils because it's easier like that. Okay. Right, so that one's 100 mils. Just tip that away. Okay, right, let's try this one. See if it has a bigger or a smaller capacity. Oh, I'm being super careful not to spill. Ooh, this one has a bigger capacity. The other one was to here, 100, but this one is actually measuring up to 150 capacity. Okay, so the green one, we've got the square one, and the green one, I'm just writing all this down, is 150 mils. This is interesting. Okay, so far we've got smallest and biggest capacity. Smallest capacity, biggest capacity. I'm just pouring all that water away so that we can measure the last one. Oh, let's see if I can do this without spilling. Oh my gosh. Hopefully, if I'm super careful, I'll be able to pick this up. And dip it in. Yay, I did it. Good job, Mrs. J. Right. Ooh, now this one here is coming up to just underneath this line here. Oh, you can't see. Just underneath this line here. So it's just a tiny bit less than 150 mils. So I'm going to say it's 145 mils. Okay, and that's the rectangle container. So now I know the capacity of these containers. I can say that this one is the smallest capacity. This one only holds 100 mils. This one is slightly smaller than this one. Who would have thunk it, huh? Because this one actually looks smaller than this one. This one looks bigger, but this one's taller and this one's shorter. So there you have it. Now what you could do is you could take the one that you think is the biggest. I'll show you here. This is a completely different way of doing it. And fill that up with water. Okay, fill it right to the top. Oh, you can see that's not quite the right amount, but that's okay. Okay. And if you fill it right to the top and then pour it into this one, you will find out if they have the same capacity. Now, if you fill this one right to the top and this one's gone, this one's empty, see, then you know that these two are the same. All right. But let's see if I can do this again without spilling. Super important that we don't spill, because otherwise we lose the measurement. Now, if we try this one into here, do you think this one's got the same capacity as this one? Let's find out. I'm going to tip it in and see. Okay, we have reached the top of this one, but there is still water in this one. So this one has a bigger capacity than this one, because we can't fit all of that water in there. Whoa, cool. You know what, guys? I'm thinking, I'm just tipping this away. I'm thinking that this might be a good experiment to do in a sink or in the bath. Okay, if you have a bath, you might want to run a bath and try with different containers and see if you can figure out which one has the biggest capacity, which one has the smallest capacity, and which ones go in between. Okay, happy experimenting. Have fun. Bye.